Hello everybody. So I'm actually in Bogota, Colombia. So I'm actually here. One of the things I want to show you with Colombia is everything is so different. So here's what's really cool. As I'm walking here, let me show you guys. Check this out. The lights here automatically turn on and off. So when there's nobody here, the lights will turn off, as you could see, to save electricity. But once I walk here, it's smart, right? They're a country that with resources. But one of the things I've noticed here is everything is so narrow and small. So if I look at just their stairways, they're so tiny, at least compared to the U.S. That's what I'm comparing it to. And even the elevators, if you look at the elevator here, if I walk in, it is relatively really little. It's a really small elevator here. So you can kind of see just from the entrance here on in, it's not very big. This is really probably big enough for maybe 4 people. You know, in the U.S., our elevators are quite large, so it's very interesting just being here where things are a lot smaller. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of take you all through a tour. It's been really fun here being in Bogota so far. I've met some interesting people, but I'll just do some kind of walking around and take a look and see. So now I'm out of the elevator. I'm on the 3rd floor and I'm gonna come down here. Oh, this is the 3rd floor. I need to find the 1st floor.
Buenas tardes. Una cita con,
So this is the 1st floor. So right now, I'm with someone that's getting their teeth cleaned, and this is inside of kind of like a mall plaza, which is really, really interesting. Really, really fun. But yeah, let's take a look outside and kind of see. I even got some Colombian currency for the day to see what it's like. So, oh. De nada, de nada. So yeah, so this is basically the area. So out here, one of the things with this country is a lot of people ride motorcycles. It's kind of the big thing here, just because it's, I guess, more economical. And another thing here that I've noticed in Colombia, in Bogota, there is a lot of taxis. So like when I come here, one of the things I've noticed is there's basically a taxi on almost every corner. As you can see here, I'm gonna walk. There's a lot of taxis in this area. And this is because apparently Uber is not a dominant business over here. So you can get Uber here, but it's technically, I guess, illegal. And which I get, because they didn't want it to destroy the taxi business. But yeah, this is these are all the different taxis here, and this is in Bogota. So taxis are still a business. So like when you come to the US, you know, we don't really see taxis anymore. This is because Uber essentially took them out. So another thing too I've noticed with Bogota, Colombia, is when you're driving here, when I got picked up earlier from this guy, they drive so close to the curb. It's pretty insane. It's people don't really have like, they don't really respect like having boundary space. Like it's almost like Thailand. Like the bikes will get, you know, just a few inches away from your car when you're on the road. So it's a very, very different environment. And then one of the things here in Colombia is a lot of their businesses here are built on small businesses. So there's a lot of small little stores in these areas. So like when you come out here, you have a lot of like frutos secos. You have a lot of little small places. So it's pretty interesting what they have here. So yeah, but the bikes are a big thing. Yeah, so let me see if I can show you guys some of the other stuff in this area. But then you have, you know, your traditional stores, like you have Apple. I kind of have to be careful. I got a few looks with this camera. I'm using my DJI Osmo, and I've noticed I've got a few looks. So one of the ladies here told me, hold the camera close to your chest. Don't stick out your arm too far, because it's a good way for someone on a bike to come by and snatch it from your hand. So I'm being a little more cautious with it. But yeah, so this is kind of the area. Like I said, lots of little stores. I guess that's kind of like the big thing here. I have not noticed any really, really large stores in this area. Everything is kind of small. But yeah, it's a really beautiful day. Like one of the things too I've noticed here is there's so much color, like on the buildings and homes and different things. The color is pretty much everywhere. Everything is so beautiful. as far as color and landscape goes. But it's a really interesting country. You know, Colombia borders Brazil and also borders Ecuador. And so you meet just kind of a unique, diverse group of people here. But the weather here is very, very pretty. And like I said, you could see all these different bikes because a lot of people here, excuse me guys, a lot of people here bike. And this is what they do. And yeah, and then there's just different food places here. Like here you can get, this is like chicken teriyaki, frijoles, beans, pasta, things of that nature. And as you can tell here, most people excuse me, most people sell different food products. Like this here is some kind of a food vendor. I don't think the lady's here. And then you've got another food vendor here, you know, selling different types of products and inventory. So it's a very, 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 very nice country. The people here seem to be really friendly. And another thing I notice is people just walk with their dogs without leashes all over here. People just walk and their dogs just kind of follow them without a leash. In America, you know, you can't legally do that. But yeah, like you can see this gentleman here just enjoying his day with his dog. And so there's a dog park not far from here. And I've noticed, yeah, people just walk with the dogs without leashes. But yeah, as you can see here, everything here in this country, bikes are a really, really big thing. And most of the shops here are all really little. Like I haven't seen one major, huge shop yet, which is kind of nice. You kind of keep the business with your little local merchants and your little local people. Just because, well, you know, that's what happens when you don't have like a huge company running things. So it's honestly a very, very beautiful area. I think it's really pretty. The people here seem to be really, really nice. There's all sorts of places here where you can get food. I might check out some different vendors and things like that. Like there's places for pastas, frutos secos, lots of fruit here, empanadas. Let's see here what we got on the other side of the area. What else can we find? So like I said, most of it is small shops. The country kind of, as you can see here, it's kind of dominant on having small shops kind of do the thing. So I'm looking at the different fruit vendors, different types of things here that they have. La tienda de todos, la tienda de, saying the store of everybody, the store always. Yeah, there's just different types of vendors and things like that here. But yeah, it's really beautiful. These are the apartment complexes here. But like I said, the weather's really nice here in Colombia. I really like it. I'm hoping I can meet maybe some locals and have fun. Yeah, but I kind of want to get something to eat. But I don't know what is what here. So let's see. En sabor lo mejor. See, I don't know what some of this stuff is. And I try to eat a little bit healthier. So I'm going to have to... oh, they even have marijuana clinics here too. I'm going to have to figure some stuff out. But yeah, this is kind of a little overview of the street. Like I said, I'm just waiting for someone right now to get out of an appointment. And I had a little bit of time to kill. So I thought I'd show you all kind of what it looks like here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it and look to see you all soon.